This week's episode is sponsored by Helio Gas Detection. Hey everyone, this is Letty for the Smash and Skull session, and I'm joined by Jim from Mastiff. Jim, how you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. Hope you are too.
I'm all good. Been looking forward to our chat all day.
Cool.
Awesome. So, welcome to the podcast. To our listeners who maybe haven't heard of you guys before, would you like to introduce yourself and your role in the band?
I'm Jim from Mastiff. We're a band from Hull in England, and I do vocals.
Awesome. How did the band start?
Well, I've been playing on and off for about 30 years now in bands, so just a collection of friends slowly getting closer and closer together over that period, and the inevitable happened where we all ended up in the same band.
It all came full circle eventually.
Yeah.
Awesome. So your new album, I hope I'm going to pronounce this right now. Deprecipice. Deprecipice. There we go.
Deprecipice.
Is that
you're not the first to get it wrong, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
I think I've come up with something that's completely ruining people.
But that makes it a talking point as well.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah.
It comes out in less than a month, the 22nd of March. How was the recording process for it?
Well, God, that was like a year ago. So, but the recording process is fairly relaxed with us because we tend to go into the studio knowing exactly what we're doing. We booked a week with Joe at No Studios in Manchester, and the guy's a genius. He just knows how to get stuff out of us, or the best out of us, as easy as he can. So the recording process is very easy for us now. This is like our third full length, so we're fairly know what we're doing now with each other.
The ropes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I've been checking out bits and pieces of your music here, checking out all the singles and stuff, and I do have to say, because I got sent the album, so big shout out to Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa. The album, it's absolutely crushing, like sound wise, like it is absolutely crushing.
Well, that's what we aim for. We try to be as not brutal, because everyone's brutal, I suppose, but yeah, we try to be as heavy as we can be and as crushing as we can be. So yeah.
It's not brutal hardcore anymore, it's crushing hardcore.
Yeah, there you go, that's it. Yeah.
And I listened to it and I was just like, I don't know what happened. I just went into like a different state of mind. Like, it was absolutely amazing.
Well, I appreciate that compliment very much. That's cool.
Yeah, the album itself, like, sounds absolutely amazing, but like the album artwork is also like really great. Like, it embodies the whole album really well for artwork. So like, congratulations to you guys for that. How did you come up with the concept for it?
So, let you in on the cheat code for that. True Spilt Milk, he did our last album as well, Leave Me the Ashes of the Earth. And basically, we just give him the album. He goes away and listens to it and comes up with the ideas. So he'll give us maybe a couple of ideas and then says, which one do you think you'd prefer? But with this one, he actually just nailed it first attempt. He gets again, he's someone who we worked with before, obviously, so he gets what we're about.
It's like, here's the album, do what you please with it artwork wise.
Yeah, this is what it's called, this is blah blah blah, and yeah, away it goes. So yeah,
no, it's the artwork really does embody the whole sound of the album, so like, well done to him.
Yeah, he is good, he is superb, he's just an amazing artist, full stop, regardless of what he's done for us. He's why he'd want to work with us is unbelievable, but yeah, it's cool that he's willing to work with us. So yeah,
I'll have to drop him a follow.
Yeah, he's all on this every social. So yeah, but it's True Spilt Milk.
True Spilt Milk, awesome.
Yeah,
that's just a really cool name anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
If you could collaborate with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, wait a minute. Dead or alive? Ronnie Dio, maybe, because yeah, of that age era. Lane Stanley. They're the dead ones, and then I don't know, probably the Acacia Strain. I'd love to, anything to do with them. Um, Whoa, there's too many. There's too many. There's too many. Just stick at them three.
Yeah, what would your ideal kind of super group be then?
Oh man.
I know all the tough
Ideal
ones.
supergroup. Well, that is, yeah. Oh, that is too broad a thing to think. Can I come back to you? I'll have to think about that. Just give us a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, probably, yeah, probably something to do with Vincent from Acacia Strain. Me doing backing vocals. Um, Brady from Conjurer. I'd love to work with him. Oh, who else? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even think off the top of my head. There's too many good drummers as well. If we can bring him back from the dead, Joey Jordanson, I think probably. I don't know. Yeah, it would be a hell of a thing. So
Yeah, some pretty good artists you've named anyway, so like that'd be a pretty interesting project.
yeah, yeah. Chris Cornell as well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how that would fit in, but yeah.
So one of the singles I heard like before the album, one of my favorite songs off the album is Serrated. Is there a story behind that or
Um, well, it's just it when I wrote it, it was based on like a reverse imposter syndrome. So I'd fallen foul of believing your own bullshit. That was the original idea. And then when we were sort of writing it, we thought, well, maybe we could get a guest vocalist on this, which we did, which is obviously Harry from Burner. Um, yeah, I asked him, and he was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll come up and I'll record it." But he wrote his bits. I had nothing to do with them, so it was that's basically what it's about. But yeah, the rest of the song was done in the studio, if you like. So Harry came up, wrote his bits, did it, and went home.
true rock star fashion?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, although he was on a train and he's straight edge, so he's not quite the Motley Crue rock star ideal.
And how was working with Harry and Dan James?
Harry's yeah, amazing to work with, and Dan is like one of my best pals. So it's just a joy having friends about. I mean, the rest of the band, we're all very very we're probably best mates, all of us, but it's it's nice having other people come in and put their little bits on it and be able to give them not a shout out because that sounds like we're bigger than everyone, but no, you know what I mean. It's just nice to be able to share the wealth or whatever it is or
It's
the spotlight with people like that. So
it's like,
yeah,
yo, here are my friends on this song. You might like him as well. Take a look.
exactly. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, and hopefully we can continue this trend. I mean, we wanted other people on, but timescales and stuff couldn't work out or didn't work out. So, yeah, we were lucky to get Ethan from Primitive Man on it as well. So, which was mind blowing for us. We were like, yeah, well, let's ask some people and see who comes back. And we didn't think at one moment he would come back and say, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. So we were very, very spoiled little boys.
It's always the ones you don't expect.
Exactly. Yeah.
And speaking of your vocals, they're very, very low. Like they're absolutely amazing. Like, how do you keep your voice in check? Do you have a routine or?
I don't. I just I fight through the pain. When we recorded, I fell foul of that, believing my own strengths too much. So when we were there in Manchester, we were there for a full week. And I think I partied quite a lot too hard. That's terrible English. A lot too hard that week. So I ended up blowing my throat out. So I had to go
Oh,
back later, like a month later, to finish the album. So, but yeah, I've been blessed with a throat that recovers quite sharply. So I'm I'm lucky that way, I guess. But you know, if we're doing a tour, when we do a tour, I have to pull the punches a little bit more and rein it in a little bit, especially on the first couple of nights. So, yeah, it looks after itself. Luckily, honey helps quite a lot as well. So
that's fairly handy. You've got a very rare vocal vocal cords and throat.
yeah, I guess yeah.
Are you on the Lemsip as well as the honey, or
No, just honey. Lems. Everything else seems to dry my throat out. So lemsip and alcohol. Whiskey always helps. Yeah.
a hot whiskey?
We
Why
played,
not?
yeah, well, we played on Friday night in Manchester, and halfway through the show, I was starting to dry out a little bit, and this guy in the front row goes, "Oh, there's a tot of whiskey here." I was like, "Oh, that's better. I feel better now." So it was, yeah, much appreciated to whoever that guy is. So
A shout out to that guy.
yeah.
Do you have any album releases you're looking forward to in 2024? Any albums that you've heard so far that have really impressed you, or
Let me think. So there's a new Wallowing track, not an album, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, yeah, letting other people hear, I guess. Yersin's album, obviously, they're supporting us on this little UK tour we're doing, but that album is horrendously good. It's just brutal from start to finish. What else have I heard? Oh, the Underneath album. That's so good as well. That's such a good album. Oh, trying to think. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head at the moment. But there's so much good music, and I don't know what's coming, but there's the hit list for people who we want to play with. There's a lot on that are releasing stuff soon. So yeah, I guess whatever's coming is coming.
yeah, there's lots of good stuff scheduled for this year. Like Knox Loose announced their new album and
Yeah,
The Ghost Inside. So like,
yeah, yeah. Both of them. Yeah, yeah. See, you know more than me. So
like it was
yeah,
it was a good year for the big artists last year, and this year it's gonna be more of a brutal year.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Well, I'm going to go see Knock Loose next week, so that we're hoping we get some new tracks off that as well. So.
You're gonna try the pits.
Or you maybe come out of pitch retirement. When we went to see him last time, there was some broken noses involved, and I'm like, I'm too pretty for that.
You need to keep your frontman face.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I maybe get a mask, a face guard sort of thing, footballer's face guard.
That'll protect you. No, I've seen some videos from the Knock Loose pits and they're absolute insanity.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're back to the old school sort of style that I remember with Sick of It All and what have you. So yeah, they're probably worse than them. Yeah, the crowd killing thing I don't particularly enjoy, but the rest of it is good time. As long as no one's getting hurt, everything's cool.
Like when I'm at a hardcore gig, I tend to stay at the sides and like watch the pits. And
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
some of the moves in there, like I don't know how they pull them off.
Oh yeah, it's like the Brazilian dance, fighting dance thing, whatever it is. I can't think what it's called now, but yeah, it's just
It's like
crazy what they're doing
jujitsu
now.
in there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy nowadays.
Yeah, so much for no karate in the pit.
Yeah, yeah.
So the band started in 2013. Your debut album, Rank, came out in 2016. What do you think has attributed to you guys staying together for so long?
Because we're all a little bit older, we sort of trust each other, and we know when not to wind the other one up. You know what I mean? So we sort of, when we're out on tour or anything like that, then we just sort of we're our own individual people. We don't have to be with each other 24/7. I guess I don't know. We just know each other inside and out now, so it's quite cool, really.
Is
Yeah. And if there's an argument brewing, Either go full on attack at each other, or just and get it off your chest, or walk away and go and hide somewhere.
I can just imagine your group chat like band practice this Friday. Cool, cool, cool. Or like the dad thumbs up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
And here's our last question. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to start a band in 2024?
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I was listening to one of your interviews earlier, and I think I can't remember who it was with now, but they said about just stick to it, and I think that's pretty much it. Stick to it. Believe in yourself. Don't believe your own bullshit too much, but you've got to have a little air of confidence about what you're doing. And get out and about, because there's a lot of bands who'll start and think that the record labels and what have you, or whoever they want to impress, are going to come to them, and they don't. You've got to go and find them. You've got to be in front of. You've got to be in somewhere at the right time. You've got to be London bound, or major cities sort of thing. Because with us being from Hull, it's a little town, and I guess that's maybe why we started the band. We wanted to get out of the town as much as we could. So yeah, just get yourself out and about and believe in yourself.
Yeah, you want to be like get big in your area and then spread your wings and try, oh, we're doing well in Hull. We'll try the next town over. And then the next town over will lead to a city.
Yeah, pretty much. Although then again, in our case, Hull has a little bit of or it did have, it hasn't anymore, but it had like a little bit of a impress me, bro. Give me,
Yeah.
show us what you can do. And so we were lucky. We sort of fell lucky with playing gigs, outside of Hull, and we ended up bumping into Andy Field from APF Records, and that's how our doors basically opened. He came to see us, put on a good show, and he was impressed that way. And then one thing led to another, and we were signed up from him. So yeah.
Nice one. So awesome. Thanks, Jim. That's some really good advice.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Awesome. So thank you so much for sitting down, taking the time out your day and talking with me.
Well, thank you for giving us your time. Hopefully I've answered all your questions, and and not yapped on too much and rambled on as I do. So it's been a pleasure meeting you.
It's always good when people give me full word like sentences instead of like one word. Not that anyone's given me one word answers yet. So
Oh well, you're lucky then. Yeah.
those are the best type of people. And the priest
Depressing.
the precipice is out the 22nd of March.
It is. And we've got a little UK tour after that. So hopefully we might get to see people out and about, and we'll come and talk to us at the merch stalls and what have you. We'll see you about.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.